Ahoy, Adventure Sena here. So today we're exploring beautiful Santa Fe, New Mexico. So this place has a bit of a reputation of having been gentrified, and I won't lie to you, that is pretty much the case here in the downtown historic district. Lots of really fancy places, lots of beautiful old historic buildings, so that kind of explains why so many wealthy people have been attracted to this place. My goal for this video is to kind of show the average traveler some things that you can still enjoy in Santa Fe without breaking the bank. And of course, lots of art, lots of sculptures, things to check out for free just walking around. So get a cheap hotel, get an Airbnb. Even just outside of town, the price goes down pretty significantly. So you can really make a wonderful day trip out of visiting Santa Fe. For our first stop on this budget itinerary, let's have a good breakfast at a local favorite that also happens to be pretty affordable. So here is the specialty corned beef, fresh corned beef, not the canned stuff, of course. So really good smoked corned beef. We got 2 over medium eggs. All right, let's give it a shot. Some people don't like the vinegar in Tabasco. I find it nice and refreshing. Hate it or love it, the underdog's on top. All right, so pantry, really great pick, honestly. The food is very quality. It comes to you very quickly. If you're a solo traveler like me, there's a bar. Something absolutely free and wonderful to do is just to walk around Santa Fe's historic downtown district. Someone put a ciggy in this little girl's hand. That's not age appropriate. Looking for a place to park, there is a municipal parking lot you can pay for. There's also lots of paid parking on streets around, but the later you get into the day, the less likely you're gonna find a spot. Again, Santa Fe's magical vibe largely is owed to its historic style of adobe buildings, mandatory in the downtown historic district and much of the city areas. Lorero Chapel, beautiful architecture. Sign tells you about their miraculous stairway. There is a $5 entrance fee. Also, no talking. You need to be very quiet and respectful as this is an actual chapel. The chapel's main attraction, the miraculous staircase, was featured on Unsolved Mysteries. The reason it's so amazing is that it was built without any nails or adhesive. La Fonda on the Plaza, another beautiful historic building that's free to walk around in. While much of the actual things in the La Fonda are going to be pricey and pretty unaffordable, walking through and enjoying the artwork and the scenery is absolutely free. So, La Fonda Hotel is not a bad spot to stop through if you need a place to drink. Behind me, grab a bite to eat at La Plazuela. Or if you just want to get off your feet for a second, it's very comfortable in here, so. Right next to the La Fonda Hotel is the Cathedral Basilica of St. Francis of Assisi. Just another gorgeous European-style church. Of course, no trip to Santa Fe would be complete without visiting the historic plaza and the Portillo, where Native Americans sell their artwork. So there's no question, if you want to get authentic native turquoise jewelry, other handcrafts as well, pottery, the Portillo is the best spot to go. These are actual locals, actual native folks who have been crafting for generations, following traditions, and really recommend you check this out and support this strip versus all these fancy galleries. It's fine to check them out too. They're beautiful in their own right, but I think it's really nice to honor the traditions of the people who started this type of craft. We're looking at the New Mexico Museum of Art. Absolutely stunning building. So, a affordable trip to Santa Fe would not be complete without hitting a food truck. And this comes highly recommended by the Santa Fe Foodies Facebook group for Al Pastor. That is what I'm looking for. They roast it on a spit and slice it off into tacos. Hey there, just got back from Tequiza Tijuana food truck picking up my food, and it looks incredible. So I'm gonna show you the meal. So I just ordered 3 of their Al Pastor a la carte. It's the rotating trompo style roasted al pastor. Also got one of their elotes en vaso. Love this. Comes with a red and a green salsa, both very spicy. The red is a bit like a smoky chipotle. The green is more traditional. Okay, I'm gonna try the taco without any salsa first, just how they make it, and with a little hit of lime. Slow roasted pork, the red chile and other seasonings that they put on there, the grilled onion, the raw onion, cilantro, everything comes together and makes a really nice overall package. They're doing a wonderful job here. I can see why the Santa Fe Foodies group would recommend this place first when I asked about Al Pastor. Yes, it's a food truck. Yes, it could stand up right next to a lot of these fancy places, so no reason to break the bank. If you want some good street food, look no further than the food trucks in Santa Fe. 2 thumbs up to Tequiza Tijuana. Another free thing to do is to go hiking just outside of Santa Fe. There's Picacho Peak, the Cerro Gordo, Del Ball, multiple trails just outside of the city. Oh, free audio tour as well. So if you're into that kind of thing, right there for you. All right, so it's a beautiful morning here. I decided to go ahead and get a hike in here on my second day in Santa Fe. So we're gonna get into this hike. It's supposed to be about 3.5 miles, 1,300, 1,200 feet-ish of elevation to Picacho Peak. And it's considered a hard to moderate trail, so make sure you're fit for this. Might not be for everybody, but if you've got some conditioning, just take it nice and slow, bring plenty of water, and you should be fine. Okay, so ran into my first issue. I first went up that ramp over there. That's different. There's a canyon preserve loop trail. We actually want to stay on the Del Ball trails, so look for these markers to stay on track here. I'm supposed to cross this creek. Well, that's what the map says, cross the creek. Let's do it. Thankfully, easy crossing here. After you climb up the riverbank, you'll see this gate. Just keep going. Sorry if you hear me breathing the whole time. Pretty interesting. Little erosion area, some pipe work. It's just cool to see old iron like this. Now, if this kind of elevation is too much for you, there's the canyon trail. There's a bunch of flatter trails. There's even a trail right through the middle of the downtown area. And it's the first time you can actually see the city down below. We got an adventure on our hands here. Thank you for such beauty. Thank you for such a miraculous, beautiful place set among the mountains. The Sangre de Cristo Mountains. Wow, it's beautiful here. We're even higher than that peak over there that we took a break on. All right, I've stalled long enough. That's a little mini break. Let's continue on up this rocky ridge here. You can see the destination over my shoulder here, up there. I'm seeing a lot more of these chipmunks. There must be a great food source here. I'm guessing the pinon, the pine nuts. All right, so I'm a forager, and this is exciting for me. I noticed on the trailhead, these tiny brown seeds. See a few of them. These are actually pinon. Now, typically you would roast and salt these. They're also delicious straight out of the pod. Rinse off with a little spit, maybe not the cleanest. I do not care. Crack it with your back teeth, be careful. Well, it's little chunks because I cracked it a little too hard, but it's little white sweet flesh. Almost sweet as candy. So cool. If you want to know what the pinon looks like, it's these little pine cones hold the pinon nuts. So if you see these little short stubby cones, maybe worth a look. Yet again, the chola is back to hurt your feelings. Watch yourself. They do break off easily and stick to you. Absolutely beautiful cluster of cacti here. Part of why I love getting out into nature is trying to learn plants. It's overwhelming, honestly, but learning the few that are important to you, and also just appreciating the ones you don't know. These little sticks are mullein. So what they look like when they're fresher, this one's kind of the worst for wear, but they're velvety and they make excellent toilet paper. Also fantastic tea and smoking. All right, so that's the Picacho Peak hike. Made it to the summit. Here we are approaching Castle Rock here. Wow, stunning. Definitely worth the detour. Oh, wow. So that's it for the hiking portion of our budget Santa Fe adventures. Now let's get back to civilization now. Beautiful Capitol Rotunda building. It's unique circular structure. Let's see if we can get a free walk through here. Yeah. Wow, Capitol Rotunda building, very beautiful. Lots of native art. When I was a kid, I actually did folklorico Mexican traditional dancing here. Oh, wow. The Great Seal of the state of New Mexico. It's a massive Zia symbol, beautifully inlaid. So this has been our budget travel guide to Santa Fe. By no means an exhaustive list. To the Santa Fe locals, let me know what you would add to this list. And as always, thanks for watching Adventure Sena. Please like, share, subscribe.